That's right. Forgot you can't read it. One final thing to do. Final request. I need to find the nether child. Been told that she enjoys gold. Athena. You're alone.
David? What do you... I thought you were gone.
Gone is a strong.
You're not supposed to be here.
Not supposed to be a lot of places, Athena. Maybe neither should you.
What do you mean?
I think be in your best interest to stay away from that funeral today. Just go. Take off.
No, not happening.
Why not?
Because I care about Haley.
Well, that's true. I respect that. And I care about you.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're better than the rest of them.
No, we're all the same.
No. No, you're not. You can say that, and they can tell you that. You can believe it. But you're not. You have godly blood. Which...
That doesn't make me better than anyone.
No. But the heart that you have does. You think they're the same as you? I mean, for Christ's sake, Sherbert's the reason we're at a funeral today, is it not?
It wasn't their fault. It was Endirian's fault.
Is it though? Or is that just
Yes.
what they're telling you?
No. Sherbert apologized to me, and we talked.
Athena.
I forgive them. That's not your choice to make.
Oh, I didn't say you didn't have to forgive them. But they're lying to you.
No, they're not.
And Deary never told them to do any of the things they did.
No,
Never
but
once did Endirian. Did she? Because if she did, then why didn't I hurt you?
Because she was in their minds and making it different. She wasn't in your mind.
She's there, even now. Listening. Watching. She's here.
Well, if she's listening, then she can go away. I don't want her here. I think that she sucks and she's dumb.
And that's an opinion you can have. She doesn't want to kill you for it. She had no desire to hurt you, nor...
No, she has a desire to hurt my friends.
Your
and
friends
that's not okay.
are ends to a means. I don't have a significant amount of time. And neither do you.
I'm going to that funeral, and you can't stop me. That is a threat. You say you're better, but you're threatening me right now. I'm leaving.
Never once said I was better, Athena. Quite the contrary. Goodbye. Was it 7? Oh, look at 7. Look at 7. You know. Oh, there's Sherb. Look at Sherb. Oh. No, in all honesty. It's only to be done because nothing else can be done about it. Too many things are at fault here. I want to know what their final thoughts are. When the time comes.
Okay. I can do this. I can do this. This is the way that you make things right. This is how you start apologizing for everything. This is how we fix things. In a healthy way. A really healthy way. Good. Let's gonna set that down here, I guess, and okay, I like that when I'm back here I can't actually see everybody. That's a little nice, actually. Thank you, everybody. I do need the support right now, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I should take my wings off. I don't know, they just seem like a reminder of a time that I don't think anybody wants to remember right now. It is about remembering the good things. So Let's do this. Oh. I guess that's loose. That's a little weird, but at least they look a little less like me now, you know? It's pretty good. Okay. Let's do this. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
You all look great. Is this everybody?
We're still waiting on Ray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he had to go do something.
Yeah, it's all good.
So I think we gotta wait.
That is understandable.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's good to see everybody, though.
Yeah. I don't think I've been around for everybody in a big group like this. It's
It's
something.
nice.
It's definitely been a while.
Yeah. It's good, though.
I agree.
And
Yeah.
it's just good. I have.
Not the best circumstances, but nice to see everybody because it's
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was thinking that maybe after everything, to lighten the mood, we could all go to soup. And
Oh yeah, that's
that'd be
perfect.
good.
Yeah.
the little
that'd be
dinner
really
all
nice.
As much as I
together?
cannot consume it. I would love to join.
Fair. Oil?
It's
I-
the
We
thought
melt-
that
Close
counts.
enough.
Melt
Yeah,
some
no.
copper.
Melt some copper. There you go. Furnaces. Yeah.
Require a very high level of heat.
We'll
Yeah, but
figure it
Touche.
out.
Things.
Touche.
It could be copper soup.
Copper soup. Yeah, there's the little chunks of copper.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, it's
I appreciate it.
be a little nice for everybody to just have some time together because it is in the best circumstances. And I think that we could also use a proper meeting at some point after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I think a lot's gone on. Not all of which
Definitely.
I remember, but a lot of new information, I think.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Okay. I have a speech. I don't know how much I'm gonna stick to it, but I wrote one.
Yeah. I
So.
think we're
Mhm.
still waiting on Ray.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
Okay. I
Oh,
don't want
there
to
they
get
are.
too ahead of ourselves before everyone's
Sorry.
all
There he
settled
is.
and
It's
stuff.
okay.
You're all good.
Hi, you're
Hi, Ray. Ray, I like your fit. It's good.
Thank
It's
you.
really cool.
yeah.
Mhm.
Good fit. Good
Yeah.
fit. All right, are
Everyone
we
looks really good today.
ready to
Agreed.
start this?
Sure.
I
Okay.
think so.
Welcome everybody. Thank you all so much for coming here today. To honor and remember Haley. I'd like to start off by saying some words, and then if anyone else would like to come up and say something, you guys can be able to do that. Haley was one of my friends. She was the most confident and outgoing people that I've met on this server. She wasn't afraid to tell me when I was doing something wrong, and she wasn't afraid to stand up for me when I needed it. She kept to herself, but treasured the bonds that she did have. I think that many of us never got the chance to really meet Haley, and I'm sorry for that. But hopefully this memorial can help, because she really was someone that will be missed. And I miss her. I've missed her every day since I've known she was gone, and she loved to read. If she was here today, she would be so excited about all the libraries that... all of the libraries that we've found. And maybe from somewhere she's watching us all. I like to think that she's somewhere happy now. Somewhere away from all the chaos and problems that we face here. I like to think that her cats are with her. Her many, many cats. I like to think that she's finally found a place to call home, as hers is no longer here. And I like to think that she's proud of us for pushing through all the pain. When I look back at our friendship, it feels like something stronger and deeper than it looks. It feels like we spent a lifetime together, making each other laugh and having fun. And I'm sorry that many of you didn't get the chance to have that too. I just wish that she could be here to see how far we've all come. Because look at us. Despite our differences and faults, we've kept pushing through. And I know that deep in my heart, wherever she is now, she's proud of us. I'd like to open the floor up now to anyone else wanting to share some words.
I can go.
Cool.
Okay. Hi everybody. So I have a little speech prepared for Haley. I don't exactly know what to say, but I didn't think that something like this could happen, especially in this community that we live in, especially not to Haley, but I want to talk about how I first met Haley. So it wasn't under the best circumstances. She was in really bad shape and she was injured from this big group of Endermen who kind of swarmed her in the forest. So I saw her come out of the woods kind of just stumbling, and I brought her inside and tried to heal her up. It took a day or two, and like that white streak that she had came in. She stayed with me for a few days, and throughout her healing process was determined to get back out as soon as possible. In between sips of tea and soup, she'd tell me stories of her journey, how she left her old home to settle somewhere new, and how she visited villages and smiling faces along the way. Once healed, she set out, but soon realized the home she was searching for was right here. She was one of the first people to build a life here, creating a house for herself in the forest and helping me with my crops and animals. She was stubborn and steadfast and always was determined to get work done, but we would spend our days together picking at berry bushes and laying in the grass, and at night we'd fall asleep next to each other after talking for hours. She was kind and gentle and would often read me to sleep on warm summer nights, laying underneath the stars. As my kids grew, our friendship grew apart. I became busy with helping my kids build their own homes, their own lives, and with everyone else moving in, we both just didn't have time for each other anymore. Our nights and days together exchanged for friendly waves in passing. I wanted to try getting closer to her again right before everything happened, and I missed her. Maybe if I was still with her, this wouldn't have happened. Maybe I could have saved her or done something, but I know a lot of you here didn't get the chance to know her. I wish everyone here could have at least talked to her once, but what I do know is that despite everything, she would be happy to see us all gathered here. She should be remembered for the person that she was, not for what happened to her. And that's what I have prepared.
Anyone else have
I can go.
Mambo.
I wrote down a little something as well. So, though, like, in recent years as I've grown up, I've gotten to see less of Haley, which I'm sure is something most of us can regret. She was a big part of my childhood, and I wish I could have thanked her for that before it was too late. So I'm gonna do it now. So, thank you, Haley, for the time that I ate all of the honey and you helped me go and get more before Mambu noticed. Thank you for the time I fell down the hill right over there and skinned my knee, and you helped me bandage it and made me laugh so I'd stop crying. Thank you for the time that we sat under the tree and you taught me how to make daisy chains in the grass. Thank you for all of the times you took my side over Easton's. Thank you for all the messes you hid from Mambu. And thank you for being a part of my family. Even though I never formally called you my aunt, that's really what you were. But you were also a babysitter, a friend, and a mentor, and I'm gonna miss you so much. I'm so sorry I took the time we had together for granted. And that's all I have.
Anybody else?
I can go now. Jimmy, do you want a hug?
Yeah.
I guess we all kind of wrote something down. Well, I didn't know Haley very well, but I did know her a bit, so... Haley, I wish we'd had more time. You didn't know me well, but you tried to help me. You tried to tell me, and I wish I had listened. But in the end, I didn't know you that well either. So, I'm just gonna talk about what I did know about you. What I knew was that you liked oxeye daisies and lilies of the valley. You liked purple and gray. You liked your tea with way too much lemon, that it was pretty much just lemonade, and you loved cake. I will forever miss our tea parties where we did not drink tea and only ever had hot chocolate. I will miss you even though I didn't know that much about you. Haley, you were a good friend.
Really good. Anybody else?
I have something to say as well, if that's all right.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Wanted to say thank you for joining us here today, and I appreciate Sherbert for putting all of this together as a place for us to gather and honor Haley. I did not get the opportunity to know her well, and I think that will forever be something I regret. From what I have gotten to learn from Mambu, Jamie, and Sherbert, she was a good friend. She was smart, and she was compassionate. Before her capture, Haley was on her way to warn us about the tree being rigged. She was brave enough to speak out when she knew something was wrong, even at the ultimate cost. She trusted that we could help, and I am so grateful to be with all of you. You who have done so much to help each other, who came together despite the challenges to bring back our friends, and to now come back together as we try and heal our community. I have never been more proud to call you all my friends, and I promise to honor Haley and always do my best to live up to the trust she had in us. Thank you, all of you.
It's really good. Does anybody else have anything? No? Okay. I have one last thing. When everything went downhill, I gave her a book for her to write in, and I have that book here today. I haven't opened it or read it, because I wanted to save it until now. So, I guess you could call this her last rites. I'm gonna read it now. I'm not sure how to start writing something like this. If I could rewrite the future, I'd let myself out of this prison. Then I'd go far away from this whole place and live out the rest of my days in a small cottage alone. But I've had to accept that might not get the simple life. I might not get all the simple life I wanted for myself. So here I am, sitting in my cell and writing my will, if you can even call it that. The few things I owned have been destroyed, so I have nothing left to give. All I have now are my own collection of thoughts and memories, which will all inevitably die with me. I've gotten lots of time to reflect while in this cell, and it's been difficult. I tried to reminisce about when I was younger, and I couldn't seem to recall anything. Maybe it's just hard to think without the fresh air. So I'll talk about what I do remember. I remember our town meeting. The first time we came together and investigated the strange circumstances of the town we live in. Then came Halloween. We all got to create builds and friendships all in one day. Easton chose my monstrosity of a build to win the building contest. They always did like abstract art. I think that was the last day I saw everyone happy and smiling all together. There was so much panic and confusion when we had to rescue Athena from the end, but we came together and we were able to save them. Things I remember after that aren't so happy. So I'll keep talking about the happy memories so that everyone knows they really did happen. I remember a time when people were good to each other, when love blossomed as often as any other flower. A time when Ray got giddy about his research and Mambu walked around with bright eyes instead of puffy ones. I remember a time when Sherbert was kind. I have to write about that because if I don't, it'll be too easy to forget. But it's true. Sherbert cared, and they laughed and they loved so deeply. More than any other person I know. I hope that no one else has forgotten about that because I sure haven't. And to Sherbert, if you ever end up reading this, I want you to know something. I forgive you. Despite everything, I forgive you. And that's it. That's the last thing she ever wrote. And I guess that we'll all remember her for that and everything. But that's it. That's the last thing.
And you didn't think you should ever say anything to them?
What?
What?
What are you doing here? What are you doing? Can't hear you.
I've had time to think of it. It's funny, Sherb. You know, you sit here and hold the funeral of the woman you murdered, while you all just let them roam free, and yet you chastise me, saying that I'm dangerous and I'm a murderer and I'm all these things, but Sherb's walking free. Oh, we're not done yet though, Sherb. Don't worry. You know, it's kind of all of your fault, actually, at this point. It's all your ignorance. You don't know what's truly going on. Nor do you understand what's going on around you. Like the daisies, like the plants, like the life, like your house when it was standing. Oh. And Ray,
What do you
You could
want?
have stopped all of this. You could have saved everyone's lives. Everyone's. Mine. Haley's. Everyone around you.
David, what are you talking about?
If only you would have accepted the deal. Ghosty. No, truth be told, I don't know much about you, but I do know one thing. You've been forgotten. And it will happen again.
No, it won't. No, it won't. You're wrong.
Very rarely wrong. You think you're all doing good, honest work, making sure the overworld's all pretty and nice and having these funerals for the people your friends have murdered. And yet, you're not. Will. I will ensure every single one of you dies here. And not even your friend in the back, that husk that protects you, can stop it.
What are you talking about?
7. You know, honestly, I hated you, 7. But at this point, I have to thank you. Truthfully, thank you.
I don't understand.
You've helped and shaped every decision and every act that I have done. So thank you for making me the monster I am today. Athena, I tried. Truthfully, you're the only person I am sorry to.
What are you talking about?
This is what I was
David.
trying to tell you before the funeral.
What are you talking about?
I wanted to spare you of this fate. These accursed myrtles will face here. But now I can only hope that Endirian will forgive me. I'll join you
David,
all
what are
in
you
hell.
talking about? What?
Bye.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
No.
What do you
no.
what?
I'll join you
David,
all
what are
in
you
hell.
talking about?
What?
Bye.
What?
What?
Where am I? I did it. They're gone. Athena, I didn't want Athena to... I did it though. I did it like you asked. Hello. Nice to finally meet you face to face. I'll join you
David,
all
what are
in
you
hell.
talking about?
What?
Bye.
What?
What?
No,
What are you
no,
talking about? What?
I'll join you
David,
all
what are
in
you
hell.
talking about?
What?
Bye.
What?
No,
What are you
no,
talking
no.
about? What?
join you all in hell.
What?
What?
Bye.
What?
What? What?
No,
What are you
no,
talking about?